Hey there, my name is E.W. Buckley. I'm a composer, music producer, and Ableton certified trainer, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to make some polymetric IDM on the Ableton Move. And I'm going to walk you through my process as I really just write and build this track. I think it's just a great opportunity to talk about the fact that you can actually do polymetric writing on the Move. So in case you just need a quick refresher, polymeter just means two patterns of different lengths, but at the same tempo. So I'm going to use instruments entirely from my new Move pack called Synthetics. So I've got this nice drum kit, this 808, this has kind of become my go-to synth keys. And then a classic 90s pan flute, which I'm really, I really love. To do polymetric writing on Move, let's start by making a pattern on the keys. And I'm going to hold Shift plus the loop length. And now I can adjust the loop length in terms of 16th notes. So I'm actually going to make this loop less than a measure. I'm going to make this loop, let's go 16th notes long. And we can see that the length of the steps that have been highlighted, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, are much lower. So I can now go through and select different notes and start to build a pattern. I'm going to start with my first note on a higher note, then all the rest of the notes. So it's going to be easier to hear when this pattern loops against the second pattern that we're going to make. And I'm just step sequencing them in. And let's give that a listen. Now I want to go to my second instrument that I'm going to build another loop in, and this is where the polymeter is going to come into play. So I'm going to set the length of this one to, let's go 11. So we'll do an 11/7 pattern. Let's solo this pan flute pattern and listen to that. And then let's listen to just our go-to keys pattern once more. And then both of them together. And when doing this kind of polymetric ARP writing, the thing you want to really be careful with is just the overall length of your sounds. So I'm dropping my sustain quite a bit here on my pan flute. So let's now go to the drums, and I'm going to do 13. I actually wrote a whole video about writing in 13/8, and it's a really cool pattern. And 13/8 is pretty easy to work your head around if you just break things up into groups of 2s and 3s. So let's do the kick first. I'm going to do my kick on my downbeat, and let's go something like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. Now, where does the snare live? Yeah, this groove is really cool. I quite like it a lot. I'm gonna... Yeah, I kind of want some like the hi-hats to feel offbeat, which, you know, of course, with an uneven grouping like this, that's gonna be a little hard. And then I'm going to do kind of like repeated machine gun hi-hats for the closed hi-hat. Yeah, that's super cool. Let's add a bass in. I'm going to put the bass in 12, but I want 2 measures of 12, which means I need 24 16th notes in total. I know, math. But 16th of that is taken care of already by the first measure. So I need then 1 measure and 8 16th notes. Okay, so as we can see, we've got 1 full measure of 16, and if I click over, we have 8 more notes. So I've just got to be mindful of the fact that after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, so this is going to be the start of our second measure. So whatever I want that note to be, I should just get that. So I'm going to do the root on the downbeat, and then we'll drop down to that note. Okay, that gives me the bounds within which to work. And honestly, I'm going to solo the bass so I can just hear this. I'm actually going to copy a step over there, and then we can delete it from there. So this is the downbeat of measure 2. Then I need to skip 2, then skip 3. Okay, skip 2, then skip 3. Okay, so then we should have 2 identical measures here. Yeah, cool. 2 identical measures of 12. Well, you know, 2 different measures of 12, but with the same identical rhythm. Let's add back in just our drums. So we're going to unsolo this, and I'm going to mute our 2 top parts. So now we've got our bass in 12 and our drums in 13. That's so cool. Okay, let's bring back in our top parts. Polymetric music on Ableton Move is literally so fun. I love being able to get mathy with a groove box. And I hope that this inspires you to get a little mathy too as well. If you want to support the channel and you want to get the exact literal sounds that you heard in today's video, consider picking up my Synthetics Ableton Move preset pack. You can purchase it from my website, or if you subscribe to my Patreon at the artist tier, you get instant access to it and a whole bunch of other sounds as well. Please consider liking, subscribing, and leaving a comment. I am working so hard to try to grow this channel to 50,000 subscribers by the end of 2026, and it is your support entirely that makes it possible. Till next time.